We are rendering bullets, and this is the USB. The USB is an affordable, immersive, and intuitive controller for all gamers. The need for the Universal Serial Blaster. Existing controllers are expensive, incompatible, and have complicated commands to perform basic in-game tasks. After all, who wants to type in keyboard and mouse commands for an action as simple as shooting a bullet? The Universal Serial Blaster is a gun-shaped tool. With intuitive commands and cross-platform compatibility, it satisfies the increasing demand for immersive experiences in modern gaming.
Initial designs involved renditions for shotguns and pistols. Feature requirements were discussed with talks about creating a wooden exterior along with footpaths to jump and navigate the player. The USB is a controller that is modeled after a gun and possesses buttons that perform reload, jump, trigger functions and a special ability button. It also includes a footpad that uses an analog controller to move the character on screen and a jump pad that can initiate a jump action in the character on screen. The current version functions well with all FPS games and some third-person shooter games like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. The gaming industry generated $108.9 billion in global revenue in 2017 alone, of which the United States commanded $18.4 billion. Controllers too share a significant part of this multi-billion-dollar industry. Chief competitors include Microsoft Xbox, Sony PlayStation, who have partnered with gaming studios to essentially monopolize the gaming controller industry. The Microsoft spent $100 million in developing the Xbox One controller. Totaling Sony's and Microsoft total console sales and averaging 1.5 controllers per console sold amounts to 600 million controllers sold as $36 billion. 21.7% of console games sold featured shooting as a primary mechanic, and our product would certainly occupy a majority share of controllers that are used for these games.
The standard Xbox One controller costs $60, while Kotkin Enterprises Delta 6, which is most similar to the USB, retailed for $399 and closed down in early 2015. The current market presents minimal competition for the USB. Current prototyping costs hover at approximately $27 per piece, and the manufacturing cost would be significantly lower on a production line environment. The projected selling price for the USB would be $44.99. Cheaper, yet more feature-packed than the standard controller. The team would license the product on the basis of a royalty agreement, collecting a certain sum of money per unit sold. Customer acquisition costs would be greatly lowered as they would be outsourced to the licensee. The gaming industry is one of the few global industries that can adapt to any demographic. By design, the controller is scalable for low-end, mid-range, and high-end markets for any part of the world. For our licensee, the minimal cost of customer acquisition would be 13 cents via Facebook advertisement. Assuming the average customer purchases 6 times over their gaming period, the estimated customer lifetime value is $270.
We are seeking $11,000 for the first round of funding, $2,500 for prototyping with different microcontrollers and materials, $1,000 for in-depth surveying, $4,500 for manufacturing, $500 for pilot advertising, and $2,500 for laboratory testing. The team aspires to produce a functionally advanced prototype that is capable of performing 80% of the aspired functions while enhancing its outreach and advertising means.
The team: Venkateshwaran Srinivasan for 3D design and product development, Venkatnarayanan Srinivasan for business plan and marketing, Rahul Rajan Karthikeyan for circuitry and product design, Nitish Muttaraj for programming and product design, Sarvesh Nirkar for circuitry and product design.
Thank you.